All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, what's going on, everybody? Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma, we thought this beef had settled down, but it looks as if though things are starting to spark back up again. Nicki's been in the studio. She has a verse on 2 Chainz's new album called Realized, and on that record, Nicki Minaj is talking about how Remy, you know, Papoose wrote your Shether record. And then you got Remy going on stage. And by the way, this was something that Remy had been getting together for months now. She had every artist you could think of: Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, Lil Kim, the new school, Young M.A, Cardi B on stage. And she's like, look, the queens can get together and on one accord. Everybody's saying that the women of rap can't get along. That's not the case. It's just you, Nicki Minaj. So they're sparking it back up again. We thought this thing had died after Shether killed Nicki Minaj. She dropped No Frauds. I thought it was gonna be a hit record. A couple weeks in, I realized it wasn't a hit. I'm sorry, it's not. She didn't drop a hit record, and the bars and the flow from Nicki in the last year or two, they're trash. I'm just being honest with you. They're trash. Ever since like Safari left and Meek entered the picture, and now Meek's gone, the raps have just not been up to par. I don't know if it's that. I don't want to discredit Nicki Minaj. She's an incredible talent, an incredible woman. She does a lot of great stuff for the community. But from a rap standpoint, we talking hip hop, her music is just not up to par. And now it's not even just the raps. Like, she ain't even coming with the records like The Moment for Life. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I can't sing, but she ain't even coming with those huge hits anymore. So I'm kind of, I don't know. There's a chance for Remy to step in and really take over this queen of rap. Again, I'm a person who believes there is no queen of rap right now. That's where I stand. I don't think Nicki earns that spot anymore, and I don't think Remy has did enough to take that spot. So I'm just kind of like, there is no queen of rap. And Remy did an interview talking about Nicki and everything that's transpired, and how she doesn't like how Nicki's saying that she didn't write her verses. And this is what she said in the interview. I got some quotes for you. Remy said, you know what the crazy thing is? Niggas say Pap is writing for me. First of all, my husband is dumb nice. Niggas ain't never want to give him his props. Now when niggas got Shether, now all of a sudden he's writing my rhymes. Who the fuck was writing my rhymes before I met him? I met Pap after Lean Back, after Conceited, after Anti-Up Remix, all of my mixtapes. Who was writing them? Then Remy went on to say, if you wasn't there, don't talk about nobody's case. Now she's talking about Nicki, saying that in her case, she, you know, you slapped your whatever, and you slapped your best friend over this in the No Fraud record. Remy's like, if you wasn't there, don't talk about nobody's case. And even if everything you said was right and exact in my case, bitch, I ain't never touched nobody's kids. I ain't never fondled no fucking minors. She's talking about the fact that Nicki Minaj's brother is on child for rape and everything else to some minors, all right? So that's pretty much where we're at with it. Remy's like, look, bro, Nicki, chill. And I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all how I feel about it. I'm not taking up for Remy or Nicki in this situation, but the facts are, Nicki, you cannot prove that Remy Ma has a ghostwriter. We have not seen anything in the past that would show us that Remy doesn't write her rhymes. That's number one. Even though Pap does spit, it's not like he doesn't make great records. Like, he can spit, but he doesn't make great records. There still needs to be somebody in place. If you claim that she has a ghostwriter, there would still need to be somebody in place to actually make good records. And Pap that's never been his thing. Another thing, Nicki, you're not the person to claim that somebody else has a ghostwriter rumor. You shouldn't be that person, right? Because Safari really does have writing credits on a lot of your records, and you're dealing with a lawsuit from Safari right now who claims you didn't write all of your stuff. And this was your boyfriend and almost husband, and he's literally come clean and told us that, listen, Nicki, I used to help Nicki in the studio. You don't get to call somebody else out for having a ghostwriter when we don't know about your rhymes as well. And Nicki, even if, let's say Remy did have a ghostwriter, right? And you have a ghostwriter, the fact is, No Frauds is crap compared to Shether. We are not going to ignore that fact. Shout out to Charlemagne. We are not going to ignore the fact that you got bodied over the ether instrumental. We're not gonna ignore that. And you yet to just really go in on the song. You keep throwing these little slick jabs, and I'm fine with the slick jabs. If that's your lane, you want to stay in mainstream America, I'm cool with that. But the slick jabs suck too. Like, these are not great bars that you're putting like slick and mixing and mashing up together. Your slick jabs suck. The verse on 2 Chainz, it sucked. The little swallow verse with Jason Derulo, it sucked. The rack it up. That verse that you put on that record, to me, it sucked. So you're not in a position to call anybody out for ghostwriting when you right now are dealing with ghostwriting allegations, and we still don't have a body of work from you, Nicki. We still don't have an album since Safari left your camp. You're calling out somebody else for ghostwriting with their spouse when you haven't put out a project since Safari left your camp, and Safari has come out and say that he helped you write in the past. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I get where Remy is coming from. And in this situation, I don't even know if this is rap anymore. I don't expect either of the two to just come out with records anymore. Remy's made her statement. And Nicki, I don't even think Nicki has, this is like a 12-round fight. Like, I don't think Remy has to swing anymore. Nicki can't hit her. That's my opinions on it. You got time, take yours, and comment responses below. Thank you for the time, love, support. Comment on what I just said and what Remy has responded to Nicki about the alleged ghostwriting allegations from her husband, or it wouldn't be a ghostwriting, the alleged her Papoose writes for her and she's talking about her cases. Talk to me in the comment box below. Thank you for the time, love, support. Don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com. Again, that's booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com.